Start of another adventure. This time I am walking on the GR5 from Saint Etienne in the Maritime Alps through to the GR52 to finish on the Mediterranean at Menton. I wish I'd started these videos when I first started walking the GR5 to show this route off. So the first 3 years took me from Lake Geneva through to the Chamonix Valley. The second year I went from the Chamonix Valley through to Menton via the Vanoise National Park, and then the third year, which was last year, went from Menton through to Saint Etienne, through some of the most magnificent alpine scenery I think I've ever seen. So this trip now will take us all the way back to the Med, and we'll finish this GR5 off. So we've arrived in Saint Etienne, flew into Nice yesterday, took the bus up here this morning, a couple of hours on the bus, and we're ready to go. Only 5 miles today, up to a village called Oron, and then we will start walking properly tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to it. So we're on the second day. Last night we stayed in Oron. Just got to the Col de Longon, just over 2,000 metres. Hour and 10 minutes, really happy with that. Booked an hour and a half. Yeah, enjoyed that climb. It's a bit misty today. The cloud is already beginning to lift. And we've got a long day today. So today we've got about 19 miles to do. 2 cols, this is the first of them. And the next col we're going to do after Roya, we've got a 1,000-metre climb to do, which will take us up to about 2,600 metres. So really looking forward to that, back into the high mountains. So yeah, wait for the others to come up the hill now, and then we'll head on. Well, the reason I just put that photograph into the video is more for two fools walking. So that was Stefan. I saw him on Two Fools Walking video that they put on YouTube a few days ago. Two Fools Walking are 2 lads from Britain who are walking the GR5, and I've been following their blogs as they head south, watching and looking at the beautiful scenery that they've been passing through, just reminiscing about the miles that are behind me in respect to this GR5. So when I saw Stefan coming up the hill, just said, "Vous êtes Stefan?" And he looked at me and he think, "How on earth does he know my name?" But we then just had a conversation about the 2 lads, and just to say, boys, well done. You're clearly well ahead of us. Your lightweight approach with your camping, meaning that you can do bigger miles and bivouac when the time is correct. So well done. It would be nice to meet you, but it looks like you're probably several days ahead of us. Anyway, we'll keep moving south. Just arrived in the hamlet of Roya, so 2.5 hours in now for the day. Cloud has lifted, revealing fantastic views around us, and next stage of this walk today is a 4-hour climb to the Col de Creuset, about a 1,000-metre climb. We're going to arrive at a cabane after 2 hours. We'll probably take a break there and then carry on to the col and arrive there sometime just after lunchtime. So yeah, all going well, and looking forward to this climb. So we've climbed for an hour and a half now out of Roya. We're in the second half of the climb, so we've gone past Cabane de Creuset on our way to the Col de Creuset. So like with many of these mountain cols, it doesn't actually reveal itself until the last minute. We know that it's quite high and you can see a path snaking away, but we can't quite see where it crests out, so I don't think what you're seeing just there is the col. I think the col is beyond that. So yeah, we know it's there in about an hour and a half. So just climbing up alongside that rocky outcrop that I could see before, and now the col's been revealed to us. So it's literally on the horizon there in the dip. It's right there. Oh, where's my finger? There we are. That's the col we've got to get to. So probably another hour from here, and then we're at the top of the highest part of today's walk, Col de Creuset. So approaching the col now, just got to walk up this scree, and you can see it just above us, probably there in about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. It's a pretty good climb. We stopped for lunch about 3/4 of the way up, and if you get to the top we'll have to get a top on. It's quite, the air's quite chilly. Fast descent at the moment, coming down from the col, and we know we've got another little climb to do before the end of the day. to take us up into Hanging Valley to the Refuge de Longon, which is where we're staying tonight. So I think that we need to be, that's the Refuge there, that's the Refuge de Longon, Hanging Valley there. So drop down now, I can see a path up this, going up the scree into that Hanging Valley, and then we'll be very shortly arriving at the refuge. So last climb of the day, it's probably about 100 metres or so, and when we get to the top of this we'll be in the Hanging Valley I mentioned earlier. This is Port de Longon, and we're going to then walk along the Hanging Valley to get to the Refuge de Longon, which will be a welcome sight after today. Really enjoyed today, but it's been and we expected it to be very hard. We didn't really have a chance to shorten the day because I did try to get a Gita tap in Roya, but it was all booked up, and it was booked up back in February. So we've had no choice but to walk from Oran to Refuge de Longon, which is 19 miles, and I can't remember the exact height descent according to the book, but I think we're looking at 6,500 feet of climbing plus. So a big day, but yeah, we're nearly there, and then a stroll along the Hanging Valley, and that'll be the walk done. There we are, Refuge de Longon. Refuge de Longon at the end of a long day. 19 miles, over 6,000 feet of climbing. Brilliant. Great day. Looks like a fab location. Looking forward to my tea.